you. Bad one for me.
Listen to the reception for the two teams.
Leading them out. You wouldn't be able to walk down that tunnel now, would you? At Tottenham. get the same reception. Oh, look, the curtains are out.
Oh, the curtains, yeah.
They're in fashion then.
I don't think so. There's not many curtains out there.
Teddy Sheringham, who spent 5 years here with Spurs, starts a Premier League game for the first time this season. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who recently almost joined Tottenham, comes in for Andy Cole. Gary Neville is switched to right back with Ginola in mind.
Great stadium, White Hart Lane.
Yeah. Did you love playing there?
Yeah, I love playing there. Always a great game, always open.
Football.
Tight.
Football.
Actually, you'd say it's the perfect football stadium. Two tiers all the way around, tight.
Proper football.
Yeah.
You'd get found out very quickly on this pitch if you couldn't pass the ball or you couldn't you had to move.
Yeah.
You couldn't just, it's a big pitch as well.
Fast pitch as well. I always thought it was fast.
Here's Ginola. Spurs still well represented in the centre. And Ginola.
Oh, Ginola. It's a handful.
Do you know what? You could give the ball to Ginola. He could run 10 times at you, but if he had to run, back once, he'd be breathing. He'd be knackered. But if you give the ball 10 times going forward, he could do it all day long.
How did he fit with the manager, with George Graham? He wouldn't. Obviously, everyone loves talented players, but did he give him the freedom to say, you don't need to come back and defend, or did he want him to be quite rigid?
No, he tried to get him to come back. That was the difficult part with David. He had the energy.
Yeah.
He had the heart and lungs to do it, because you take the ball and you run at someone 10 times.
Yeah.
That's difficult.
Yeah.
But to run back, it was almost just like a mental thing.
He was quicker running forward than back.
It was just like a mental block kind of thing, and it was just not in his psyche. It just wasn't him. I'm born to go forward, kind of player.
Oh, doing that, nice. See, I've started well. Yes. It's all in control at this point in the
Players
game.
treating it on its merits today, but all the weight of history behind it as well.
Oh, here we go. This is where the problem started. Yeah,
Typical Batty.
coming across to help me out. Double up. Oh, I'm turning my back. I'm all over the place. They were great games, to be fair. And Tottenham were always a team that gave you a chance but created chances.
Yeah.
That season you won the League Cup but finished 11th in the league.
That's typical though.
I was going to say, is that typical Spurs? You've answered it already. I mean, I have to say that our view of Spurs was always that just inconsistent. They could beat you and play great football, but you could also beat them 5-0. There was no consistency. It was sort of like this. Is that how you found it there as well?
And we just weren't clever in the market in recruiting the right players. We would get one or two, but then we wouldn't kind of say, right, we've got one or two. Let's add maybe next season add a couple more quality ones, and then we can really move on and build a core together and bring some unity together and kind of retain some of the players who are thinking about going. So look, we're going to buy some more players and we're going to kick on. And that's what you guys did. And when we did get up to say Christmas time, we were like third or fourth, we just needed a little bit more push. It wasn't there. Got centre forward going on there. There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, my centre forward instincts nearly got me in there.
Oh. They were on the counter-attack. Here we go.
Here with Giggs, Mason, Beckham, Solskjaer going far post. Giggs going on into the centre. Ryan Giggs, great stop. Solskjaer scores.
That would have been a typical goal that we would score. That just at the edge of the box, one end, you're up, then the other end of the box, and all of a sudden you cut through people, the movement, the quality.
It goes but cross comes Campbell. Pursuing it. Saw Beckham straight away and found it. It's 2-0. And Solskjaer is the man on the spot again.
Oh, the delivery. Solly's just got across you there a little bit.
Got across me, yeah.
What are you thinking?
Well, did one tackle and then had to go back in the game.
And you've just gone to sleep a little bit. Or... The problem is now, this is just something. If I was now doing commentary on this game, I'd be criticising myself badly.
Yeah.
Because I'd be saying, why are you letting them back in the game? He's getting confident now. He's getting more confident because I'm diving in. There's no need to dive in. No booking for that though.
Yeah. Got away with murder there.
Well, that's a booking now. Straight away, that would be a booking.
Neville. Risky taking it down there. And Gary Neville is going to get booked this time.
In hindsight, he's right to book me there, Uriah, isn't it?
It's always different, isn't it? When you kind of look back.
Yeah. Oh,
I think you'd have gone, mate.
Yeah, I'd gone now. No, I'd be gone.
You would have gone.
Yeah, I'd be
you would have gone.
Nielsen. Here's Ginola. First to get to him is Gary Neville. Well, he's going to be in trouble here.
See, I've not gone to ground there. I didn't think that was a yellow card. I didn't actually pull him back, I don't think. I mean, Ginola's arm like that. It's impossible. He's strong enough just to be able to get it out. He left it there and pulled me down with him. Anyway, it is what it is. I've gone. That sickening feeling, by the way, when you walk in, you're in the dressing room on your own.
Now Diggs. Diggs and Nielsen concentrating on the ball. The referee concentrating in the end on keeping the time and blowing for half-time. Well, a fine first half for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer with 2 goals inside the opening 20 minutes.
You guys are 2-0 up. You're probably saying to yourself, do you know what? We can ride this out. You've done enough.
We definitely think we can ride it out.
Yeah, for sure. You're confident enough.
That feeling when you're in the dressing room and your teammates are out there, you feel like you've let them down. I'm whinging there. I'm trying to say, how have you sent me off? Fourth official.
Well, there's another flashpoint here involving Beckham. The referee was very close.
When you're playing away from home, a bad tackle against the home team can lift the whole crowd. And actually, that's what I did in the first half. I give the chance for the crowd to be lifted. And that's the worst thing to do. I'm just hoping there. I'm hoping that we can somehow see the game
ride it out.
And here comes Anderton. Well, that was a splendid header from Sol Campbell. And now we can concentrate on the football again.
It's a good header, actually.
I see the movement, or what? There's my centre forward days. Get in there.
Jump, well, no one's blocked you on the way through. Because you've run off someone at the back.
I've gone at the back.
There you go, you're at the back.
I've pulled around the back and I've come back in there.
Teddy's just probably block you a little bit. It's difficult. It's difficult. Was United the biggest game, do you think, that you had, or was it Arsenal?
I think, obviously, United is the biggest game at that time. Game was
Arsenal.
Arsenal, yeah.
This is Sinton. That was never on for Carr. It's 2 against 2. Beckham on the ball.
Oh, here we go. Come on, score, lads.
Oh,
I should have passed it, really. Not like him either. He usually would have passed it and carried on running. So here we go.
Got away with it.
I've got a week off next week and go out for a drink tonight in London. Don't foul him. Oh, you just know. Darren Anderson, great delivery always.
Taken by Anderton. Yes! Amazing!
Oh, gosh. Oh.
It was happy, wasn't he, Will Graham, when we scored that goal? You see his face?
Who's?
George Gale was happy, wasn't he? I've just got an equaliser. Maybe he wanted Man United to win.
I'll tell you what, some header as well, by the way. He scores in the middle of the net, doesn't it?
No, I told you, look at that. That's a centre forward finish. Look at that. Steer it into the corner.
In terms of your career, you started off as a forward, a striker, when you were younger, but then changed to a centre back. How did that come? I mean, you played in midfield as well.
Yeah.
You played all over the pitch, really, but you also went from sort of the top of the pitch to the back. How did that come about? Whose idea was that? You scored 2 goals in that game, so you still got the instinct.
The instincts is there, but I think for me it was like a journey for me, because when I first started, started playing for my district, I was kind of centre half sweeper,
Right.
and then I went up front, then dropped back into midfield. So I did that cycle about 3-4 times when I was playing for England. Ted Powell moved me from midfield up to centre half before the under-18s tournament in England. Which we won.
Yeah.
So that was the beginning of me saying going centre half, because I love being a defender, and I love defending. So for me, it was like that position was a DNA for me, and
Manchester United dressing room dismayed.
After the game, I remember being.
what happens in football? In just a blink of an eye.
Manchester United were so close to winning. But along came the Campbell, and it's finished at White Hart Lane. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester United 2.
That's definitely coming my way. That tongue at the end of the game. Gunners on one of the big games for
You've
that
cost
season.
us.
Arsenal have a 6-point lead over their London rivals, and an incredible unbeaten record against them that stretches back now over 5 years. And of course, if the Gunners win again here today, that lead would lengthen to 9 points.
So Stamford Bridge, the Red of Arsenal, big game, the invincible season. What were your first impressions of Arsene Wenger?
I think very calm, thought out, kind of measured. But I was looking at him, but then I was looking at the players and how they are, and their characters and things like that. So that's what you got to see. You see the manager, and you with the players and the management was there for me not only to see but feel.
Move at the time, but the Arsenal fans seemed to take it to you straight away.
Yeah, well, I had to kind of. I had to wait because I was injured as well, so I had to wait, and obviously they were saying, "Oh, is he going to play?" And at the time there was Tony, Martin Keown there, things like that. So is Sol going to get in, or is he going to be on the bench for 1 year? So I had to kind of bide my time, get fit. So I had to kind of really knuckle down.
Do you think it would have been less of a shock to everybody if there'd been a big fee involved? Do you think it was one of the early Bosman deals, wasn't it? That was the thing that at the time seemed to be sort of most unusual. Nowadays, no one would even think. It's normal.
Well, you got to be one of the first, and I was one of the first.
Pioneer.
Not exactly a pioneer, but just one of the first. And
get in there, but not quite there with this team. There's still, Frank's there, John Terry's there, Makelele's there, but they didn't have those sort of players like, Drogba came in, Cavallo came in, Essien came in, Robben came in. So they were just a little bit short still. Do you still feel confident before the game playing against Chelsea?
No, it's always a difficult game.
And it's Arsenal in red and white against Chelsea in blue who get the match underway. Pires with an early touch. Cliché, the young Frenchman playing in place of the injured this season.
Mistake in midfield, not like Patrick Vieira.
No. You've seen that one before though, haven't you?
It was like him actually.
So
Jeremy making ground down the left, and a good early ball in towards Mutu. Good Jonsson! Oh, what a start for Chelsea! 27 seconds gone on my watch, and Chelsea go in front.
30 seconds, you're done.
yeah, bang,
You're down.
We're down. We are down, but definitely not out. It's not how you get knocked down; it's how you get up and go again. Sometimes you got to weather the storm, and obviously, that type of pressure, 1-0 down so early, and then to get another break, you got to suck it in and show some character, and take a deep breath and pull your thoughts together.
Who was the leader in that team? If you could pick one, who was the person that you thought had the most influence over everybody else?
And obviously Patrick being the captain, he was a captain, and he loved by the fans and things like that. But everyone had their say, and that's what I liked, that it was everybody had their say. But we had top players.
That Arsenal team there, must be one of the best in English football. Was the best team you ever played in?
Yes, for sure, by far.
Good ball forward. Vieira trying to get on the end of it. Henry is there as well. It was a great strike. It's come back out again. And Sullivan made a good save, to be fair to him. Sol Campbell with the final shot.
I can't believe I took a shot there. Not bad. I keep forgetting all my shots. Left foot, yeah, left foot.
Gilbert over there. Bergkamp. Toure. International takes it over again, and that's a glorious ball for Thierry Henry.
Brilliant, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
That pass.
Again, the artist, the creator was Dennis Bergkamp.
What a pass.
Yeah.
What a pass.
Yeah.
That is absolutely world class. I mean, pulls off just into a great little number 10 position.
But it's coming in and outside the boot and splits it. And a great finish.
What was it like having Vieira in front of you?
You know what, Vieira was, a competitor, top player.
Because when he first came, he was
doing that, and very good passer, and obviously would score his goals. Missing him, did kind of, restrict Patrick a little bit, and bringing on Edu and definitely Gilberto allowed Patrick to kind of move a little bit forward, a bit more advanced position, so he can kind of, get more goals or just influence the play more. Break play down, and is another 20 yards further forward, and another 15 yards edge of the box, and we can pin them in. So that obviously helped Patrick to kind of be more forward thinking, or just controlling the play further forward. So he didn't have to be forced back to get the ball. I know the ball's coming. Because I know the ball's coming.
Campbell trying to make a run towards the near post. The goalkeeper's lost it. What a scramble, and it's a goal! They've done it again. Unbelievable. Edu ensures for the second week running, Arsenal have come back from one down to lead against Chelsea.
I bet he wishes he had that team now. It's a great delivery, actually, to miss the goalkeeper and land at the back post like that, with the pace that was on it. But the movement, 6 in the box.
Being involved, it was really top players, and this is what it's all about. Being on the top side, playing, Chelsea, one of the best teams in the land at that stage, and you're competing, you're winning, you're losing sometimes, but it's just you're living, you're really living. You've got people on the same level as you, thinking like you, wanting to win, doing everything in their powers to win, on and off the field.
Yeah, so Chelsea's still going forward. I mean, good little pass into the box, good little move.
And the referee, I think, will show a yellow card rather than point to the penalty spot, which is what the crowd were hopeful of seeing. Yes.
Penalty shout, dive.
Another dive.
Yeah, he's nowhere near it.
Yeah.
Colo's left his foot well short.
Yeah.
And Ida's thrown his left leg towards him.
Some big games kind of define you, or define the season for you. And this type of game defined our particular season.
One of those big hurdles to get over.
As a team to grow, as a team, and to get through. That's what it's all about.
And good Johnson angrily brought him down from behind, and there's another yellow card. And in fact, of course, it's a second yellow, and that means that Ida Gudjonsson is dismissed, and Chelsea's hopes of coming back into this game now receive a major setback.
And made easy for you by the fact that you had a man sent off. He'd obviously been booked for diving.
Yeah.
And then just a little bit of a scrape.
That's it. He has to go. He knows.
Cynical one.
Typical centre forwards tackle.
Bridge. There is no way through this strong red wall of Arsenal players. And it's all over Bridge. A very significant victory indeed for Arsenal, who continue their remarkable for this season's league title.
In terms of the invincible run, was this the game where you felt this is it, we're not going to get beaten now?
Well, that game, but then also, you've got, games like, say, Man United, that's a massive game, but this game, for, no one just bringing the team together and allowing the team to kind of go through that whole process of, on the chin, go against, get up, score, and then get through, get the winner. That would have given confidence, but also a lot of players, especially some of the young ones, would have grown in that game, and that kicked us on big time.
How did you feel about how the Invincible run ended?
Shall I say,
bitter.
Yeah, it was 49, but it ended, it ends, it had to end sometimes, but it's just a shame that it ended at Man United.
Not for us.